TheRippStixx Podcast. Yo, these royalty-free beats go hard. Listen to this. Should I rhyme over this beat?
What?
No.
What is that rhyme?
Rhyme. Should I rhyme over this beat?
No.
Yes.
Should I bust a rhyme?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yo, turn my headphones up. All right, TheRippStixx Podcast. March 16th, 2024. We're down the shore. Our first remote podcast. What do you guys think?
Boo.
You guys said it couldn't be done. You talked so much about how much work it was going to be.
It was.
How hard it was going to be.
It was a lot.
I don't think you did anything, though.
I don't think he did anything either.
Well, he didn't. But kind of the point was all you did was complain about how hard it was going to be, and you didn't really do anything. But we're here. It's beautiful weather. A little windy. What's up, guys?
Nah.
Nothing.
Gotta talk into the mic, dude.
I am.
Sixers stink.
We're already going to do that.
Yep.
How was your week?
Good. Good and bad.
Well, tell me why it was good.
We did a lot of fun stuff. Flew drones. Like we did. We do once a... We're doing it on Monday, too.
Where did you flew drones?
In Steam. In the hallway.
What do you... What's the purpose of it? Do you guys do it for like a mission, or do they do it?
Yeah, there's like a mission we had to complete. We had to measure a lot of things out and it has to be precise, or you fly into someone, the wall. So like it could go really bad, like because you're like, I don't want to say like a small area, but like it's not big for like a drone to be flying.
So do you fly, or do you like set a path for it to fly?
Right now we are setting a path for it to fly, but yes, we fly most times.
That sounds like fun.
How's
How's the trumpet?
good?
That's it.
Yeah.
At this point in the year, have you wished that you were doing any other instrument? Drums.
No.
Drums.
What instrument I like to use is euphonium. Do you know? I don't know if I'm saying it right because I sound like an idiot if I'm not, but
You mean the drums?
no, it's like the big instrument that's like it's like a tuba.
I saw euphonium. It looks cool.
It's like a tuba, a tuba, and a trumpet mixed together. And they have one available, but they said if you're good at low note and you play trumpet, then it should be for you, and that's me.
What about
So maybe I'll switch that in middle school. I don't know.
what about like a snare drum and a hi-hat?
They do have a snare drum and a hi-hat in the percussion.
Bro.
Snare drum, if you're a percussioner and you're a band or anything, I'm sorry, but that sounds boring. All you're doing is banging your instrument. You're not playing any.
Oh my God.
The snare drum, all
Can
you're
I
doing
just
is...
tell you something? The drums, right? That's what keeps everyone in time.
Nah, the trumpet is.
Oh my God. The trumpet is not what keeps everybody in time.
You're not in a band, so you wouldn't know.
You ever hear of a metronome?
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other instruments in percussion. Like, there's this one, like, it's kind of an instrument you'd find in Africa where, like, you bang on it, it sounds like you're banging on, like, a metal pan or something. But you'll hear in the song called Vulcan's Forge that we're doing, there's going to be a part, this is kind of like a sneak peek, there's going to be, like, we're going to go, like, burn, burn, and you'll hear that instrument. And you should feel bad for us because it's right behind us. In the real concert, it might be like in the front. I don't really know. but it's like blasting our ears out, and we have to play the right note at the same time. Like, I almost want to go like.
Where do you stand in the concert?
I think I'm in the back. I'm going to like.
Are you with the other trumpets?
Yeah, you have to. If you're not with the other trumpets, it's gonna sound weird.
Does anybody play the trombone?
I have 2 friends that play trombone. There's 3 other people.
Wow. Anybody play the air horn?
What's that? No, there is no air horn. Here's the instruments. There's a snare drum, there's a bass drum, there's a drum.
You should have got on that bass drum.
There's pads, there's trumpets, trombones, tenor saxes, alto saxons, flutes, clarinets. There's I
think it's cool that you're playing an instrument. I think overall people who play instruments end up being smarter. I think that's maybe it's not a fact,
but
we'll consider it a fact.
This is the funniest thing ever. So when we're playing one of our songs, we had to listen for the flutes. We're all the way in the back, and you can't even hear the flutes. You can't even
I think that statement's false.
That's why they're in the front. So
when you play
yeah, I mean they're a different tone. They're like a higher tone.
Yeah, they get like all that like smooth. They usually get like the smoother when we get smoother, but yeah, we had to like listen out. We're like we can't even hear them, but we could. So basically, we gotta.
You want to hear some awesome flute playing?
Well, Dad, I think this statement's false because Albert Einstein didn't play an instrument, and he's like the smartest guy on earth.
No, well, it's different.
I'm not saying that you have to play an instrument to be smart.
I thought you meant that.
Well, let's hear some.
Half the time, I forget to do the right notes.
Here we go. This is gonna be awesome.
Is this recorder? I have a recorder.
Do you know what movie this is?
Poe. Kung Fu Panda. What?
Karate Kid.
You guys are all naming this stereotypical Asian movies. This is the Titanic. He's not doing a very good job of it. All right.
That does not sound like it sounded from
I could go.
I was trying to.
Do you want me to go?
Oh, here's a flute. Oh, wait a minute.
That's a piano.
Want me to go get my trumpet and I can play a note for you? I won't do it too loud. I can get slower.
All right. While I'm playing this flute beat, you go get your trumpet.
This sounds horrible.
Dude, this has me. Listen, if you just close your eyes a second. Close your eyes. This doesn't have you. Just listen to it. You can hear. It's like I would be preparing for battle. Listening to this.
This absolutely stings.
Dude, hold on. Okay, here. I'll set the scene.
Trumpet.
Hold on. I'm gonna set the scene for you. It's like 497 BC. Hold on, dude.
My bad.
It's like 497 BC. You just found out neighborhood's village was sacked. You look at your sword and you're like, I guess it's me and you going to battle.
I don't even know who we're going against. Like, what?
You walk out of your house. You hop on your horse. You turn around. You look at your wife.
I don't have one.
You give her a nod. And then you ride off into the sunset. Come on, man. That was a vibe.
That was not.
Sorry, that was my trumpet falling apart, but I got it set up now.
All right. Your headphones are on backwards, but that's all right. So are yours, Franklin. over there laughing. The chord is supposed to be on the left, you dupe. All right, hold on. What are you gonna do? You're gonna play like a note or two?
I'll play a high C. I'll play B. I'll play an A.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
C. My thing is filled with spit, but I'll try my best. It is.
All right, what are we playing now?
I'll play some half notes.
All right.
I'm trying to get through high, but I'm not a high guy.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, good job. Congratulations, man. That was.
This reminds me. It just sounds like someone's farting. It just sounds like someone's farting so much. It just sounds like someone's farting so much. It's like,
Well, listen, Frank. As much as you want to criticize, at least he's trying to play an instrument.
I'm not criticizing him. I'm telling it what it sounds like.
Actually, you told him his playing sounded like a fart. I'm pretty sure that's the definition of criticizing or making fun of, but you know what? I get it.
But it really does.
Listen, somewhere on this island, there's an elephant looking for their mother. And they thought,
Where do you think we are? In Africa?
It's a joke.
Oh.
Hold on. It's a joke. Yeah. Someone sounds like a dork. All right, sit down, Mike. All right, so you flew drones. You did trumpet. Franklin, how was your week?
Bad.
This seems to be like a common theme. Hey, how was your week? It was hold on. Hey, how was your week?
Well, it was so bad. The teacher was so mean, and the snack you packed me, and I was so hot.
That's like every single day.
Well, all right. Can I?
But Frank, hold on, Frank. You started baseball.
Well, I guess he's gone.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Frank started baseball. He's had. I think
Do you think we care?
That's mean. He can get a ban.
As in we or the audience? I think the audience probably cares.
About me playing baseball? They probably care about the
Absolutely.
Phillies more.
Phillies haven't even really started yet.
Do they have?
Right now it's about you. You
Oh,
had
speaking-
two.
B.
You had two practices. You practiced this morning. You did really good, man.
He did.
That new bat with the batting
Lincoln said I
gloves.
did horrible.
Lincoln wasn't even watching the practice.
I was talking to my
And
friend.
you know
on the
what?
phone.
Throw Lincoln a baseball and ask him to throw it back to you. Oh.
And that's just being mean.
I-
That's
I-
just being rude back to him.
Well, I don't care what you guys say if I'm slow and I can't do anything, but
I didn't say that.
I destroy Franklin's league in baseball. I destroy them.
Lincoln,
I be getting 15 home runs off of the kids.
Lincoln, you played in. I can't even. Lincoln, you played in that league.
Yeah, but like those age kids.
You played in that league.
No, they'd be like all.
You
they'd
got
be like,
hit.
They'd be
You
like,
got hit 1,400 times.
yeah, but they be acting all tough, and I'd be hitting 15 home runs.
But Frank, head up. Today, you know what I noticed today? What I noticed today is when
You hustled.
you swung and hit the ball went a lot further. That bat's got a lot of pop. What do you think?
If Schwarber had that bat, he'd be hitting like into the city.
Well, listen, pros can't use metal bats like that because they'd kill people. I mean, they'd be hitting the ball 500 feet with a metal bat. If they got some of these bats, when I was looking at some of these bats are $500-$600, and they're illegal to play in little league. I think you got to play in like tournament ball, but these bats are like crazy. I don't even understand how they're legal.
Speaking of the Phillies, we got a game we're going to April 1st, and we got a 17-game package so we can go.
Yeah, we actually got a bunch of games.
I don't even know. Like, I know Pop-Up will go to some, and, like, Mom and her friend will go to some. I personally just want to go to the Dodgers or the Rangers game.
We're not done with talking about Frank's week, though. Frank, so how do you think baseball's going so far?
Hasn't even been really starting.
Well, that's not true. You've had 2 practices.
So the Phillies have had more.
Well, why are we? I don't understand why we're talking about the Phillies. I'm asking about your baseball team. What's your They don't know what your baseball team's name is. Who are you?
The Blue Rocks.
Blue Rocks.
Delaware.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I'm curious to see what the jerseys look like. I hope
they're blue, and I think they say Blue Rocks.
Yeah, but I hope it's like, remember the years that you guys had like the real jerseys? No, I mean like Linc. Remember when you had like the Diamondbacks, or what was another team?
Phillies.
No, because when you were the Phillies, that was like the fake uniform.
The
wasn't
Tigers.
It? Yes, the Tigers. You had like the real logo, whereas last year it was like Bobo logos. And
it wasn't even a logo. It just said Diamondbacks in cursive.
And the microphone. Move the microphone towards you so you don't have to pull it towards you. Thank you. It cost $7,000 to sign you up for baseball this year. I don't even know how they get away with it costing that much money. We don't even have new baseballs yet. The coach is supposed to get a whole thing of new baseballs.
Wait, 7,000?
I'm kind of joking. It was ridiculously expensive. More than we've ever paid for any sporting thing, probably by $100. I still don't understand. And last year, they didn't even give you socks. Remember that? Last year, we had to buy our own socks.
No.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
Wait, who was that last year?
All they gave you was a hat.
I know why they want to charge you so much. They have food that they make in the stand, a lot of stands, and it's actually good. I've tried their fries, burgers, and stuff. That's the reason why they charge you so much. They get money to make this food and all that. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but I think they do that with the money they sell the food with. All right, so Frank, that was baseball. How's school been? Anything good in school?
Not really.
Not really? Anything?
Yes, this week we had, let's see, almost 5 tests or / quizzes.
That's a lot. All right, so we decided the other member of our family, my wife, your mother, she is in Mexico, and the weather's hot there, very humid, and we are in New Jersey, and we decided the weather was beautiful. It's like 65 today.
Down in Mickleton.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, Mickleton's hotter and nicer.
It's still almost 60. It's like 60 degrees here.
But it's windy. It feels like it's 40.
It is windy. It's going to be windy at home, too. I came down here for 2 reasons. One.
Carlucci's.
Yep. We already did that check. That's off the list.
And 2, the podcast.
Okay, yeah, 2, the podcast, and 3 reasons. And 3, to surf. And it is not cooperating. It's onshore wind. It's...
Never trust those surf apps.
Well, listen, the surf...
they're not even right.
Listen, the surf forecast was not good. But quite frankly, I can't trust this forecast anymore because half the time it says it's not good, it ends up being great. Half the time it says it's great, it ends up being not good. Today it was right. It said that you needed a really big board, lots of float, and there was not many waves, and they were right.
And it was right on the beach, like the
So
waves.
I am not even going to attempt to put my wetsuit on because that is an exercise in itself. So we decided to set up the podcast stuff, and we are doing our first remote podcast.
You just said that.
And guys, I was thinking, you know what other type of podcast we could do? There are podcasts that people do like while they're watching something. So like maybe one day we could do a podcast while we're watching a Sixers game. So we like talk while the game's going on, like we're watching the game like a fan. We could be like, oh my God, I can't believe Embiid's not back yet. Or, oh my God, I can't believe.
How about we do that tonight with the game? And we can do it with Curry and LeBron.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't even know if Curry's...
Dad, we're right here. The game, this team, right
I
here.
understand. Listen, we'll think about it.
We're in LeBron and Curry's are on tonight, and we have Luka and Jokic tomorrow.
Like we could be like
We could be like Shaq and Charles.
It's not Shaq and Charles. It's that girl and boy.
I'm like, hey Franklin, why are you so big and ugly? That was my Charles. And then
I'm gonna do Shaq.
You could do Shaq, Ed.
No, you gotta go really low. Like, hey Charles, man, your mama's ugly. I bet you your mama wears drawers with holes in the front of them.
That's not nice.
That's supposed to be not nice. I'm supposed to be Shaq making fun of Charles's mom. And then here he makes fun of Kenny. Kenny, you stink. Kenny, why you average 2 points a game, Kenny?
No,
you know my funny. You know my funny.
No.
Do you know what my funniest Shaq? Do you know what my funniest Shaq moment was? When Charles blocked him into the Christmas tree. Did you ever see that?
No. Did you see the one? Like when he. Did you ever see the one? Oh, did you ever see the one where Shaq pushed Kenny and then he went like this and then he started running?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
No, well, do you know Stephen A. Smith? He said Zion stinks. And then the Pelicans heard out about this and they said like he's fat and like he's not good. And then the Pelicans made a thing on like Twitter or something and they put in Zion his edits and like they're like, imagine having to leave the celebrity game practice because you got your ankles broken. And then they showed his college stats. He averaged 2.4 points per game.
No, it was lower than that. It was like 1 point something.
Yeah, it was like 1.4.
And he said he only played one game. And they said, how you average 1.4 points in one game? It's impossible. You can't score 1.4 points.
Yeah.
Kenny Smith?
Yeah,
no, it was
I don't like
Stephen A. Stephen A's a bum.
Stephen A. looks like someone who
He's a bum. All right, so moving on. Do you want to know how my week was?
Nah.
Stressful.
No, it was all right. Works fine.
No, someone quit.
I got to lift every day. I think I rolled twice. Did I roll twice? Did I go to train twice this week?
No.
You went to go train like one time.
Yeah, one time.
Hey, man, you guys remember better than me. Yeah, you're right. One time. And guess what? Oh my God, I can't believe this is. I got to get a sound drop on here that's like breaking news. It makes like a thing.
You do have that.
Guess what I'm doing on Thursday? Hold on. I gotta. You know what? I don't even care.
You're going to see
Hold
RAD.
on. Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
I already know what he's doing.
Hold up.
He going to see me.
I want to. Hold on. This is what.
I
don't even care if I get a copyright strike on this. All right, here we go.
You're going to get a copyright strike and our channel's going to get shut down.
Listen to me. I don't care. Ready? Because this is awesome. Here we go. Ready?
I already know what it is.
Hold on.
And it's going to end our channel.
I'm going to sing this, all right? I'm singing it. You're taking your chance, risking it all for the thrill of the moment. You don't like this?
No.
Come on. They're trying to trick you. They're trying their best to break you. And all the boom, you're going home as a hero. Cause there's thunder in your heart. Every move is like a lightning. Dude, We have watched
POV
this.
Shaq BC.
Keith, I don't know what to tell you. That was bad.
Shaq O'Claw's gonna give you a call.
So anyway, on Thursday, I'm going with a bunch of friends around the same age that, watched that movie as a kid and then immediately went out on their bike and broke a bone. I think I had a Huffy White Lightning, and I think as soon as I watched that movie, I went outside, went into the bike trail. I launched myself off of a jump, and I think I injured myself within 5 minutes.
You're dumb.
Yep. But man, that was, I can't wait for this. Very rarely do you ever get to do that where you're going to go see a movie. Man, I want to say that was like 86. I mean, yeah, it was 86.
How much friends?
I know at least 5 of us are going.
Are you still gonna invite anyone else? Maybe.
Yeah, we're trying to get as many people as possible. And
Are you renting out a thing?
no, but they're only showing it at one time. I think it's 7 p.m. on Thursday. And I had this, what's funny? We can't figure out, like, there could be a lot of people there. There also could be like 5 of us. Quite frankly, if it's only 5 of us, that might even be better. But
You could just go to your house and have pizza and stuff and watch at your house.
you're absolutely correct, because we
Save money.
own the DVD. We've watched it many times, but there's something about seeing it in the movie theater that's going to be rad. All right.
Well, can I do
moving
some
on.
sports talk?
Sure.
All right. So Sixers moved down to the AC because the Heat won, and Pacers is doing good. I'm gonna say something. Sixers stink. They stink.
Sixers are struggling to score.
The only thing is Nick Nurse. It's not his fault because Nick Nurse is a great coach. It's not Maxi's fault. It's not Embiid.
It is Embiid.
Well, kind of.
Well,
is.
Embiid's not even. I mean, listen.
It kind of be Embiid, but it's all their bench players. They have to get not Lowry. It's I'm talking about Mo Bamba. I'm talking about who's that guy?
How about the guy they're paying like $37 million?
I'm talking about Tobias Harris. I'm talking about
Ding, ding, ding.
Kenyon Martin.
Tobias Harris is
Ricky Council. I'm talking about those guys.
He is a bum. That dude can't score.
Yes, he can. He's good. He just
No, he's not.
he never shows up.
Yeah, you're right. That means he's
I
not
would have
good.
rather taken Jimmy Butler, and they're playing a Hornets team that we have an advantage because they're traveling. They lost to a really good team last night, the Suns, and they stink. We have a big advantage there, but Mo Bamba, the thing I can't stand is when he's right under the basket, he always passes. He's like Ben Simmons 2.0.
Frank, what do you think?
I love
About the Sixers, well, I just think they need to get rid of some players.
They do, but
I
they
think it's
also
the exact
need.
it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, but you can't get more players without getting rid of players. I would get rid of everybody that's not Maxey,
Oubre.
Embiid. See, I like Oubre, but they're going to get rid of him. Tobias is gone. That team's going to look way different next year. He's got to make huge splash in the offseason.
Well, guess what? Sixers. I looked in school when I had my free time. They said Sixers and Knicks have the best odds. This is actually something you can bet on, but obviously we can't bet. This is Sixers and the Knicks. Well, the Sixers have the best odds of getting LeBron in free agency besides the Lakers.
There's no way that's going to happen.
If we get LeBron,
The only way LeBron
I would go
do
to
that,
every game.
Listen to me. The only way that you know what's going to happen after LeBron goes to the Sixers? Those tickets that cost $250 a seat in the first level are going to be $600. But here's the thing. LeBron will only come here 100% if he thinks he can win a championship. And that's going to solely rely on
He can't win one in LA.
him talking to Embiid and saying, yo, cuz, are you going to be healthy and be able to play all season?
He's probably gonna say No, I'm gonna get injured.
That's not LeBron's voice. LeBron's voice is like, listen, LeBron needs players around LeBron. That was my LeBron voice.
You said LeBron needs players.
Well, like I think the
I'm
Sixers.
sorry, I've been mispronouncing his name. It's LeBron. I'm sorry, LeBron James.
So right now the standings, like not the Celtics, not the like besides like the Celtics, there's a lot of moving around. This is a hot take, but I think the Knicks will be the 6th seed at the end. Magic will be 4. Oh, we got a plane.
Wow, it's a jet.
Or jet, I don't know. But I think Sixers will end up as the 7th seed. They'll still win the play-in, but they're going to have a tough time facing the 2-seeded Bucks that will probably sweep them without Embiid.
All right. So that was, man, there are Mavericks, they're bogeys circling the house right now. Down here every once in a while we have fighter jets that.
And if y'all hear that, tell me.
Well, and I also wanted to get on some Saquon Barkley talk and how he's going to be with the Philly.
All right, do you know what we forgot to do though last week? We forgot to do quote of the day, and we forgot to do the horoscope.
Okay, we'll do that
top
when we're
10.
done. We'll do that when we're done.
And top 10.
We're not done Lincoln's locker room talk?
Yeah, we're not done. All right,
We
so
gotta
anyway,
do Saquon Barkley talk.
Saquon Barkley, I think will definitely be way better, except I think we'll have 12 wins next season without Kelsey because he was a big part of our team. Well, Dad, I'm not even going to do the podcast if you don't even want to.
No, when you started talking about the Eagles, I started dozing off.
Well.
All right, Saquon, what's next?
Yeah, so.
Oh, hey, how about this?
Let's do
What did you guys
category?
get? What did you guys get in the mail this week?
Nothing.
Bryce Harper jersey.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
You got
Okay,
You bought it, so it's
Well, we got
yours.
a Bryce Harper jersey because
How's
we
it
don't have a
mine?
Phillies jersey, and we're gonna wear it to all the games we go to. And I'm just stressing out so much about what camera to bring. I have
Hold on, can I tell the audience what's going on here?
A Samsung Note 9.
Can I tell the audience
and I
what's
got
going on
a
here?
busted up iPhone. That's my original phone. I just got to figure out which one to use. I already know that the Samsung Note 9 is going to be better. But yeah, like
Can I talk?
I know the transfer, but I don't want to transfer every single thing we do.
Oh, sorry.
that. Can we do
So
like
Lincoln-
an NBA category?
Let's
in
talk.
the-
Let's talk about Lincoln for a second. Lincoln has been walking around all week, holding his phone, trying to figure out why it's not taking good pictures, and it basically comes down to the fact that the camera on the back looks like it was put in a gravel pit and an elephant stepped on it. And then a tiger came and scratched the lens as much as possible.
It still takes a good picture.
So we have.
I'm just seeing like where we're sitting for the Phillies, if it's gonna be enough, because like you know,
So what else Lincoln does is he takes every picture on the highest zoom possible. So if the camera's got like 50x zoom, Lincoln zooms all the way in and then goes, "Why is the picture so grainy?"
no, because do you think I'll have to zoom in as much when we go to the game?
Here's what I told you, bro.
No.
I have an unbelievable camera on my phone. I can zoom in 100x and it still looks perfect.
Well, guess what? You're gonna have
So
to take a
I
picture
can
of
take
every.
the pictures.
You're gonna have to take a video and a picture of every.
I'm not doing that.
All right, fine. Well, then you're not.
But what
no.
do you want? Why do you need a video?
I'm gonna take a video of every Phillies player, like in their first pitch when they go up to, or the first like thing when they go up to bat.
Why don't you just watch the game?
I'm gonna do it for the first time. Then I'm gonna put my phone
Your
down
eyes
and watch
are
the game.
human camera.
But I'm like, I don't even like. I'm gonna do it by myself.
So
Like,
Lincoln,
I don't
we're
need
talking
you.
about cameras in Linc's Rock Room Talk.
Well, I had to do the Phillies, but the Galaxy Note 9, I feel like is going to be better. Then I had
I
to
don't
get
know
them on
why you're
Amazon
using a
Photo.
Note 9. I have a Note like 10 and a.
No,
and a-
because This
11,
is your old one, and this is the only one I can find.
Can we do NBA category and NBA top 10?
Not on the pocket. We can do a top 10 if you want, but we're not doing a category. So Frank's food. Talking food with
I'm
Frank.
gonna do
It's either
top
food,
10.
food or animal, or top 10.
I'm gonna do top 10, then food.
All right. What's your top 10?
Then
Top 10 most top 10.
top 10 most overrated foods.
This is why I told you guys have to come prepared.
No, I know.
I've come prepared.
Top 10 most. Well, oh my god. Top 10 NBA players most likely to win MVP, in my opinion.
This year?
Yep.
Oh, I already got a list in my head for this. At the top of my head, I've already got one.
Do we have to name them in order?
Yeah.
Stay.
All right. So at number 10, I'm going to go with
I already got this in my top of my head.
Domantas Sabonis because he's a good rebounder and a good passer.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, okay. Number 9, I got
Frank, this is going to take way too long.
I already got a list.
This is what we're going to do. Next time, you're going to come with your top 10. You can't think. What are you doing?
Woo-hoo. Oh no.
Put the headphones back on. Sit down. Stop. Sit down. Don't make me pause this. Sit down.
I've already got a list.
Sit down.
I've already got the top 10 MVPs
Here,
in my head.
I don't care about your top 10 because
like,
you will
just let me
monopolize
do
all of
what
that.
I want to do.
But Franklin, you have to come prepared. I've told you this before. You come with the top 10 list. You write your top 10 list down, then you tell
you don't
us the
have
top
your
10.
quote of the day prepared.
I have a phone in front of me where I'm going to pick one. I already have one.
So I could just think from my head.
Well, you were taking too long to think from your head.
Lincoln was thinking too long too when he did
Quote
it.
of the day. Quote of the day. The true art of memory is the art of attention. This definitely speaks to me. The true art of memory is the art of attention. I don't remember anything. Your mother tells me stories about like, hey, remember when you did the thing? And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. What did she bring up the other day at the table?
Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
She brought up something
was
was like,
intrigued.
hey, remember when you did? I'm like, what? No, I have no idea. And it's probably because I don't pay attention. So the true art of memory is the art of attention. That was by Samuel Jackson. Is that Samuel L. Jackson? Who is Samuel Jackson? I don't know.
Should we do the topic talk?
Yeah, so we're gonna move right into topics.
I want to do the one that says, "What would you do?" The lottery.
Well, here's the thing.
Lincoln would just get an NBA court.
Here's the thing, buddy. You don't get to pick.
No, actually, I don't want to say just in case.
Here we
I
go.
do a good call.
We're doing that, not
Okay.
All right, here it is. How about this?
okay.
Thought-provoking question. What is your biggest passion?
What is passion?
So passion is like
Like you're something that you like doing, a skill.
Yeah, but it's even more than that. It's like it's almost like you need to do it.
Oh, I already have one.
It's either
It's a strong and barely controllable emotion.
I'm gonna say
It's also the suffering and death of Jesus. That's weird. Why is that in the definition? So do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Yes. No.
I got it.
We got one.
Okay.
mine. This is gonna sound like I want to say basketball
Same.
because like I need Like, I don't think I could watch football or baseball or soccer, especially.
Lincoln could even play baseball
for the rest of my life. And I think NBA is the most entertaining sport.
But hold on, I want to
And I
be
like
clear on
playing it.
something.
Yeah.
Well, is your biggest passion watching basketball or your biggest passion playing basketball?
Both.
If you had to choose one,
It can be ball as well.
If I had to choose, it'd be
Playing.
playing. But
Because, like, there's
I
no
like-
fun of not playing.
But yeah, but watching if I could, I'd choose both. Like just basketball in general, like playing.
what about you,
watching,
Frank?
Just
Biggest
basketball.
passion?
I just said it, basketball.
Same thing as
All right,
same
tell
thing
me
as
why.
Same with Lincoln. The sport,
But you didn't tell me why. Why is it your biggest passion?
because I like playing it, and it's something I can do inside and outside. Most sports
Yeah.
are usually outside.
Well, no, but you can have indoor. No, you can't. Well, you can. But
You can, but it has to be very big.
you can have indoor football
Okay. Do you want to know mine?
and indoor hockey.
Yes,
What do you think mine is?
family.
Jiu-jitsu.
You know what? I probably would have said that 10 or 12 years ago. But I would say, Frank, what do you think it is? My biggest passion. And you can't use family. Because obviously, you know. What do you think it is?
Friend.
No.
This is it.
My biggest passion is building things.
Oh my!
That is not my build. It's my biggest.
I like taking stuff. Like, you could take things, pipe, wood, paint, and there's nothing there. Then you build something, and it's there, and you stand back and you go, wow, I just built that. When I used to do, prior to what I was working in MHS.
You can build stuff in basketball too. You can build up. You can build up how you play. You can build-
Frank, can you hand me my water?
So anyway, what I was saying was, what I used to do for work, when we were drilling wells, I didn't really get much out of that because all the hard work was done and all you had was a piece of pipe sticking out of the ground. But when I did the water conditioning and water treatment portion of it, you got to build stuff. You got to solder pipe. You use fire to melt other metal, to connect other pieces of metal together. I used to love sitting back at the end and looking at that and go, wow, I built that. So that's my passion. All right, you guys didn't like that. You guys didn't like that question?
Yes, I didn't
Yeah,
like that.
I did not like that.
Okay.
I hate it when it's like, what's your favorite?
All right.
Like when it says favorite.
Here's a real easy one. This is a funny. Well,
Got it?
all right, here we go. Okay. I got a good one here. Would you leave your hometown forever
No.
or stay in your hometown forever?
Wait.
I leave.
Where would you go?
What do you
I-
mean by
I-
hometown? Like, do you mean?
I leave my hometown and go to the second town that's next to it and just
Do you
visit
mean
my
like
hometown.
leave like the state or leave?
Like leave Nicholton.
Then the question would have been, do you want to stay in your home state? It's at hometown.
Are you allowed to visit your hometown again?
Well, of course.
All right, well then I moved
I
to
don't move.
I moved to like Swedesboro or something next
My
to Nicholton,
God,
and
listen to
then
me.
go.
I'm moving
Listen to
to
me.
California,
I would leave. I would leave.
all the way to Texas.
I would leave Mickleton, New Jersey.
Same.
If you gave me $5 right now,
All right.
I would
Need
leave
for what?
Mickleton, New Jersey. I would leave this state.
Leave the country.
This state, it costs too much money to live in. It's too congested.
Would you even leave the country?
I probably would.
Oh my god.
Because here's the thing: we could take the money. We could
Oh,
take
you're
the money
gonna
we
go
have.
to Hawaii.
No, because that's way too expensive to live. We could take the money we have right now and probably go to like Argentina or Costa Rica, and we could live like absolute gods. So that's an easy question for me. I'm leaving the hometown.
Same.
All right, here we go. Here's a funny one.
It's just
Marking
like
the ones that we did.
the only thing that gets me is leave it forever. Like stay in it forever.
Well, it didn't say you had to leave it forever, but here's the next question. You've been given an elephant. You can't get rid of the elephant. What would you do with the elephant?
Sell it.
Bro, you did not
can't.
listen to directions.
Lincoln, you can't
Oh,
get
you-
rid of
my
it.
God.
Wait, so
hold
you
up.
can't get rid of
I'm going
it.
to go right down the thing. Dweeb, dweeb, dweeb. Then
You can't get rid of it.
someone sounds like a dog.
Hold up.
You,
Hold
you,
up, we're
you
not
can't
done.
get rid of it or what?
Boo.
Boo. Dweeb. And one more. Cool story,
story,
dude.
dude.
All right, let's try this again. You've been given an elephant. You can't get rid of the elephant.
You can't get rid of it.
What would you do with the elephant?
I'd put it in my backyard and treat it like an elephant.
Okay. So you would put it in your backyard and treat it like an elephant. That was pretty creative.
I'd put it in my backyard, get some dirt, and make it look like it's at home. Probably spend tens of thousands of money building it. And
Building what?
building for this elephant that I don't even want. And then, yeah. So,
Franklin, what are you doing with your elephant?
I would get like I would just like Landon said, in the backyard I'll like chop down like some trees and then put like fake
That was boring.
That's what he said.
What else would we do with the
All right,
elephant?
here's what I would do, right? You give me an elephant, I can't get rid of it. I'm going to sell
can't sell.
one of our cars.
You can't sell an elephant.
Bro, you don't listen either.
He said sell a car. Oh my
I'm going
god.
to sell one of our cars, and I'm going to ride that elephant everywhere.
You would ride,
We'll ride it to work. We'll ride it to the Wawa.
but what if you like park it and you leave?
You know how I dragged that car to the beach? Just going to jump on my elephant.
You're gonna park it and you walk away.
There is no illegal elephant parking. He can park wherever he wants
Dad,
to.
if he stays there,
He's gonna
He
leave.
does
He doesn't want to
leave.
sit
He's
there
not
for
going to
8
leave.
hours.
He's trained. I'm going to train that dude.
He's gonna
you
sit there
gotta
for 8
take like
hours.
months to do that.
Talking about, dude, I could train an elephant in like 3 weeks.
Oh my!
I trained Dozer in about 3 months.
You haven't even trained me how to play
Elephants are
bait.
so much smarter. I could train an elephant in like 3 days tops.
All right, so basically, you would ride it. I would do the same thing that Franco would. Make itself at home.
Care for it and not let it
And
walk
not
10
leave,
miles.
leave it there in the
and not letting it walk 10 miles to work. And Dad, what if it doesn't know traffic lights? It might go when there's a red light.
and then you could run over.
All right. Here we go.
And there is no trunk, so you're gonna have to put the stuff you know where.
In the butt. You can't fit.
How about this? For your birthday, would you rather go somewhere or get something?
I would go somewhere.
Because I can
yeah,
get
yeah, you know where I go?
Where?
I'd go.
Sixer.
I'd go to LA.
Oh my god.
Go to the Lakers game. Go
LA.
to the beach. Go see some iconic things. Get a picture of the Kobe statue. That just, you know, what's on my bucket list is go to a Lakers game. We don't have to sit close. We could, and then take a picture of one of the statues there. Shaq, Kobe.
Kareem.
Yeah, I think Kareem has one. I think Magic does. I think George Michael. There's a lot of them.
All right.
I would go somewhere because I can get something from there.
Well, here's what I would. I figured going somewhere is temporary. Like I'd say, like, I like to go to Hawaii, but it's temporary. You have to come back. But you know what you can't take away from me? Like a brand new ZR1
Oh, what
Wow.
is that?
So you want to get.
Corvette. Yeah. It's coming out. I want it.
But then you'd have to get rid of one of your cars.
No, it wouldn't.
You-
All right. Here's the last one. This is going to be one that you have to. Why are we? I don't understand why we're doing that.
Get my water?
Yeah. I mean, I told you guys over and over again, stop banging the stuff on the table.
I'm not banging water.
And why do you
Okay.
keep taking your headphones
Any-
off? I don't understand it. This is the last question. This one's really going to make you think. If you had to sum up human nature in 3 words, which words would you choose?
Is that like basically the human trait?
Human nature, like the way we are. If you had to sum it up in 3 words.
We are intelligent.
All right, hold on. Sum up. How's it going? I'm just writing this down. Sum up human nature. All right, what's your 3 words?
We're intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say we're smart, but we think.
Well, that's the same as intelligence, I guess.
And I don't know. Like, there can be dumb people, there can be smart people, there can be like
3
really
words. Intelligence.
I don't know.
Okay, so Lincoln had 1 word. Franklin, 3 words sum up human nature.
Different.
Okay.
Because everyone's different. If
Yep.
everyone thinks the same, be it weird. And so different. Different. Okay. Different.
Stop saying different. We got it.
All right, I'm gonna restart. Different, intelligent, and intelligent, and historical.
Okay. Mine would be selfish, arrogant.
That's negative. What does arrogant mean?
And unique.
Yeah.
Different.
I'd
It's the
agree
same.
with everyone but selfish.
You don't think people are selfish?
Most of them are, but like,
Do you
some are
think
not.
you think you're a good person?
Yeah.
I do too. But guess what?
I can get a little.
The first thought that comes out of your mind, no matter what we're doing, is about you. You typically don't care about other people, like right off the bat.
No.
I think it's human nature, it's survival.
I think he cares about
So
people.
by definition, you're always thinking about how to like survive. That's why I think we're selfish. All right. How about
What
we-
does that second word mean?
which one?
Dad, you said this is the last one.
The second one.
All right. We're going to do this one. This one. I don't know what word you're talking about.
This is the last
A
one.
word.
What A word? Arrogant?
Yeah.
Means you're full of yourself. You think that you're better than you are.
Oh.
All right, this is the last one. You said this.
Okay. Here we go. Last one. What would you do with $10 million? I give you $10 million right now. What would you do?
All right, so I give $1 million to charity.
Okay.
I would too.
I give $4 million to my family, like you, Mom, Frank.
Okay.
I'd get a new house. Probably get a dog with it. I get a house with a basketball court and a pool and a dog. And the other half, I just spend on sports game tickets and food.
I would do what Lincoln said. Not sports tickets, just like food, water, hydration, and shelter. Really.
So basically a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you do?
Someone hands me $10 million right now.
Here you go.
You're probably gonna buy an F-140 thing.
So $10 million is a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, it's also not. There are people that make $10 million a day. There's also people that make 10 cents a day. You give me $10 million, I am rounding this up, getting on a plane, and we're going to fly to Tahiti.
What?
We're going to land in Tahiti.
Well, those
Our
are
$10
probably a
million
lot. Like, you just probably a lot.
Our
wasted,
$10 million.
Like, 5,000.
That's you're right. It's probably, let's just say it's $10,000, $20,000 to fly to Tahiti. It's probably closer to 20. So now we have $9,980,000. Do you know what that equals in Tahiti?
No.
About $2 trillion. I'm gonna buy a nice house, and we're never gonna have to worry about anything
What about
ever
school? What about school?
again. Well, I'll teach you.
Yeah.
You don't think I could teach you more than what you learn in school?
Wait, why
Because
do you
I can
even
tell you
have
right
to
now
go
in
to
school. Here's what I can tell you.
You have Google.
Here's what I can tell you. Well, that's short-sighted.
Google's like my friend.
No, Google is not your friend.
Yes, he tells
Google is a robot.
He or she tells me everything.
Google is a robot that's not weird. And Google also has people programming it to say certain things and be biased towards other things. That's a proven fact, but that's also another topic for another day. What I can tell you right now is, for as successful as I am or I'm not, I learned none of that in school. You know how, like, they talked about, hey, you're going to have to learn how to do long division
No.
and not use your book
You're
or a
not.
calculator.
We'll have to do
Guess
that.
what? I don't have to do long division at all.
Yeah, you don't. Like
Okay. I use fractions daily. Okay. You know what you have to learn how to do? And this is what I would teach you. You have to learn how to deal with people. You want to be successful in life? You guys want to make a lot of money? You guys want to do exactly what you want to do every day? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Learn to deal with people. Manage and deal and get the best out of other people.
They're just trying to make you smart. They're trying to make you smart when you interact with people, but you should also, just like you said, you should also do that too.
Yes. So, $10 million, move to Tahiti, live there forever. End of story. I wouldn't need another dollar. I would not need another dollar.
We will not live. We will not live in.
That scares me.
Why?
Because if you got a lot of money, you're just gonna move to Tahiti, and then our lives are gonna be miserable, and
What?
then you're gonna
Dude,
like you and mom
hold
are
on.
just gonna be nice.
Hold on. You would be living in paradise.
I don't want to live in Tahiti forever.
Why?
I don't.
What doesn't Tahiti
We
have?
always have friends.
It's gonna get boring by the
Dude,
first month,
are you kidding me?
and then we're gonna be like, oh, can we go back home? Oh, we have no money. We spent it all
Oh, can
on
we go
dumb
back
house.
to New Jersey?
All right. Well, how much time do we have left on the podcast?
Well, we have about a minute and a half.
We were only on here
last
for
question. No, it's
You
almost an
said
hour.
this was the last question.
Yeah, we got a minute and a half, so this is going to be really quick. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be?
This would be a food business, and I'd sell mac and cheese. I'd sell some burgers,
Okay, it's called a restaurant.
a restaurant. Maybe have a food truck.
This
go
is
in.
hard.
All right, so you'd open up a restaurant. What would you open up, Frank?
This is hard because like there's so much things that I enjoy of doing, but like, well, first thing I would do is do little like thing instead of like a restaurant.
So both of you would open a restaurant.
But I'll also open like sport thing.
Restaurants last sport thing. Now, what about you, Dad?
I would probably open up a racetrack.
How much would it cost to ride on the racetrack per ride or lap?
$100.
Okay.
That way I get to come to work every day and drive really fast.
Do you know there's this university, I forget the name it is, it said it only allows 1% of their students. I don't think you'd be getting a lot of customers.
It's in San Francisco.
Yeah, no, but like I don't think you'd be getting a lot of customers if it was that much per lap.
Well,
Like I'd probably have to ride like 2 laps. Well, all right.
guys, this was the first ever remote podcast down the shore, Brigantine, New Jersey. Big shouts to Roosevelt Boulevard.
Frank,
I'm Franklin Wyckoff.
I'm Lincoln.
I'm Dad.
See ya.
RIPStixx.
Bye. Subscribe.
Peace.